Hello, this is the third assignment for the class Industrial Information System. This work was done by João Saraiva, Marta Andrade and Sofia Carvalho. This is the summary. First of all, we are remembering our business. In the second place, we are going to present business process diagram, use cases, class diagram, relational model, database, and conclusion. These points are related to our business model. Our business model is an online web page, tastyportugal.weebly.com. This is the layout. We sell 3 different Portuguese products: conventional pastry, wines, and cheeses. And we have 3 different partners: shop partners, distributors, and payment service. Second point is business process modeling. That represents in detail all the business process. The main objective is decrease the distance between the elements of the organization and minimize errors and risks. And the basic elements of BPD are activities, events, getaways, and sequence flows. This is the 4 macro process relating to our business. This is the general. This is the purchase order macro process, and this is a macro process to create a new partner contract, and this to create new distribute contract. This is the micro process related to the order purchase. Client select type of delivery, can select payment terms, confirm order, for example. The company analyze sales order, generate purchase order, generate client invoice, and so on. Shop partners analyze purchase order, prepare order, and delivery to distributor, for example. And finally, the distribute partner receive distribute order, collect package, and delivery package to the client.
In the third chapter, we're going to talk about use cases. Use cases are used during the analysis phase, identifying the system functionality. They describe the behavior of the system when one of the actors interacts with the system. We have 3 principal definitions of use cases. Use cases, which describe a sequence of actions that provide value to an actor. An actor can be a person, organization, or external system that plays a role in one or more interactions with the system. And associations, which exist when an actor is involved with an interaction. They can be extended, which conditionally add step to another use case, or include or uses that don't exist alone. We created 2 use cases. The first one is use case of the client. The client can register using the client data introduction, or can make a new purchase. In the new purchase, he selects the type of delivery that he wants, and we have 3 actors that provide that delivery. Second, chooses the product, which is connected to our shop partners. And finally, the payment. They select the type of payment, which are connected to our payment partners. Next, we have the use case of our company. This is practically the same, but we manage the information that we have. We manage the deliveries, the products, and finally the payments. We can also make a new partnership with products, payment, and delivery partners.
In this 4th point, we're going to present our class diagram. A class diagram is a diagram that describes the structure of a system, showing the system classes, the attributes, the operations, and the relationship between the classes. The classes for our business are the client, order, distributor, payment, item, and shop partner. These classes are related to each other based on cardinality, which means that there's a number of associations that could be done between one data table and another. Here we have the class diagram that we've done using the Microsoft Visio program. We can see the 6 classes. And here we have the example of the clients class that has 5 attributes: name, address, telephone, and so on. Here we have the relationship between the clients class and the orders class. It has a one-to-many cardinality, which means that a client can make several orders, but an order is only associated to a client. This is the relationship between the order and the distributor, the order and the payment relationship, and here we have the relationship between the order and the item. In this relationship we have a cardinality many-to-many that's going to affect our relational model in a way that we're going to explain later. And finally, the relationship between the item and the shop partner. Then we created the relational model diagram. That's a simple database which allows to gather information stored in individual tables that are related with each other. Each table must include one or more fields of information in order to make possible the identification and distinction between the tables. In this relational model diagram, we're going to talk about keys, the primary key and the foreign key. Primary key allows a combination of attributes that have the property to identify a line of a relation. Foreign key is used to cross-reference tables and matches a primary key of another table. So here we can see the relational model diagram that was also made with the Microsoft Visio program. We have the 6 tables. Each one of these tables has a primary key, and as we can see, we had to create a new table between the order and the item tables due to the many-to-many cardinality. In this new table, we'll have the primary keys of the order table and the item table that will be turned in foreign keys.
This is the 6th chapter, the database. Database Management System, or DBMS. It manages incoming data, organizes and provides ways for data to be modified or extracted by users or programs. First of all, we started to creating some tables. As you can see, we insert the items that we want in our table and the type of data that we want that items to have. We created some tables like clients, payments, products, shop partners. These are a few examples of our tables like order table, distributing partner table, and orders products table. In our database, we also have relationships. As said before, this is our diagram of our database. This is a relationship of many-to-many, so it was necessary to create the ordered products table in order to have that relationship. In our database, we also made some queries. A query is a piece of code that is sent to a database in order to get information back from the database. We made 5 types of queries: list of clients, list of distributors, list of orders, list of products, and list of partners. Here are a few examples of our queries. This is the list of products query, this is the list of shop partners query, and this is the list of clients query. In the database, we also made some forms. Forms are an easy way to enter the data into the access. We created 5 types of forms: client form, distributor form, order form, product form, and shop partners form. Here are a few examples of our forms, like introducing a new order, introducing a new client, and introducing a shop partner. After, we created some dummy data in our database, and this was complete. To conclude, nowadays it is necessary to implement web business with high quality standards. The important steps that we followed, like BPM, use cases, class diagram, relational model, and database, were crucial to this work. To do this, you must have a decent planning activities and a good database of customers, products, and suppliers. Hope you enjoy it.